There we go. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Team of the Season ORSIC card to review today. Spurs' worst nightmare. We're taking a look at a card that is 5'10", high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. Now, the cool thing with this card nowadays is the fact that he actually has some defensive stats on him. So that's actually very important if you do actually want to use him as a left wing back in your team or something, you know, depending on the type of situation of your club. Because here's the thing with this ORSIC card. He's already at a 98 for acceleration, 99 for sprint speed. So if you were to give a card like this a Sentinel chemistry style, you're actually working with some pretty decent defensive stats while also boosting his physical as much as possible, while working with some pretty good dribbling, shooting, so on and so forth, right? So that is a variable that you definitely can work with, but obviously for the sake of the review, we are going to be trying him out with the marksman chemistry style because of the shooting, dribbling, and physical boost on the card. So he's at a 98, 99. For pace, player traits, he actually has the finesse shot trait, which is really cool because his base card stats actually potentially allows him to hit them pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out in game, obviously. 93 attacking positioning, 90 for volleys. Okay, so he's got a 4-star weak foot, high work rates. So this is a card that I mostly see being used in his original position, left mid or the right mid position, but I can also see a card like this being really good to use as a center mid as well. Because if you were to give him a Sentinel chemistry style and you played him in the center mid position, the dribbling, shooting, base card stats, or passing, all of it is already set up really nicely. So it is something you could take into consideration because he is a high work rated player with 99 stamina, right? So a couple cool things there, a couple cool things. What else do we got here? So base card stats and passing, obviously very good. Dribbling, we will be boosting the main dribbling stats as much as possible because he already has 99 agility with 99 bounce, which is definitely very cool, with 91 composure. Defensive stats or base card stats, obviously very nice to work with. It's always nice to have attackers that have defensive stats. He's got 99 to stamina to work with his high work rates while also having 80 for strength and then 80 for jumping. Marksman will boost that strength to a 90 while working with someone who has a lean body type, right? So the ORSIC card definitely looks pretty cool. We're going to see how he performs in game. I back out because this little glitch thing that they have on the side here keeps opening up. But what we're going to do here is we are going to use him up top with Cristiano Ronaldo. So let me just go ahead and remove that. Okay, so we're going to be using the 4-4-2 here. We're going to go ahead and switch a couple players here and there. ORSIC up top. He's right-footed, so let's try him off to the left side for the review. And then Buchagueño, we'll use him in the right mid position. And then we just got to switch Cancelo off to this. And we should be good to go. Cool. So we'll go ahead and try them out. You know what? His finesse shot actually wasn't that bad considering he couldn't really take a really good touch right there. Not too bad there. I do have to work with the shot cancel angles as much as possible. So it's kind of funny how in that situation there, you can actually see that ORSIC makes the run downwards, but Ronaldo's attacking AI is so good from his, I think this is a Team of the Year card, right? It's so good that he actually sees that space there. But, you know, you could always treat it like a disguised run, obviously, in this game, right? So, but I'll tell you this right now. He has very left mid, right mid oriented characteristics so far, for sure. Which is fine, because the high work rates, it's really nice to work with there. Yeah, you see the run that he makes right there? He doesn't really do an adjustment to make an angled run right there. Free kick? Nice. Does he have free kick stats? It's pretty good, actually. It should be a goal if I hit it right, like right here. Yeah, something like that. Oh, not enough power. Oh, I actually thought he scored that, but it was actually blocked. Let me get the ball right here, see what's up. Yeah, his finesse shots are actually really nice. That one came off like really, really powerful. Like it was a good strike, to be fair. Yeah, he adjusts a little bit afterwards. Not like super quickly, but yeah, he does adjust. It just takes a while to, you know? Shot across. Okay. That's a low percentage strike, too, because he's kind of like facing away from the goal, so you always want to try those ones. First time. There you go. Good stuff, good stuff. Again, regular pass that avoids the defender. I'd love to be able to do like a through ball there, but you gotta do a regular pass to do a through ball. Yeah, I kind of figured a first-time shot there would be perfectly fine. His shooting is pretty good. He has the weak foot, so I didn't think I had to take like an extra touch there. I wish the tackle was a little bit more controlled right there. That would have been nice. There we go. Nice stuff. Very good, very good. Yeah, his attacking AI is decent. It's just not a player that is consistently doing that specific movement. Like with Ronaldo's Team of the Year, he does it all the time. Mbappe does it all the time, blah, blah, blah. With ORSIC, he's definitely going to be good to use in striker, for sure. You could definitely use him there 100%. But he feels like a left mid, right mid in game. Like the way that he moves across the pitch and everything, it definitely makes the most sense to use him in those positions. Finesse shot. There you go. Yeah, because the way that I'm thinking of it, right, is like, imagine if I were to use a card like this in the left mid, right mid position. I have him on that get in behind, cut inside instruction. It would be very nice to work with for him. Oh my goodness, this is what I mean by the finishing in this game, when it can be random. That's why people want me to test out the shooting sometimes with cards. I'm just like, guys, at the end of the day, it's gonna be random, you know? Like, that's a Team of the Year Ronaldo, and he missed that. Unless they have like a unique shooting animation and stuff, or they have the finesse shot trait, there's not really much to see, because it's all pretty like... That's such, I wouldn't say it's generic, but, I mean, it's FIFA, right? So again, yeah, because he doesn't really have too many capabilities in regard to like skill moves and whatnot, this is a card that you touch and move with as much as possible, right? So now that we're doing that more often, obviously the card is more fun to use. Because he actually moves across the pitch in really, really decent ways. Oh, that initial touch was a letdown for sure. Ronaldo was already in the clear. Oh, no. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. He gets a finesse shot off there, but it's like a lofted one, but hey, still pretty accurate, so I'll take it. Yeah, we lost the ball, but at least he has a little bit of a defensive presence to get that. There we go. Good run right there. Just get the first time shot. GG's. Oh, yeah. I could have just done a first-time strike right there, but I did want to just try the finesse shot as much as possible. And that finesse shot came off really well. Oh, sick. Yeah, so that's just me testing out left stick dribbling a little bit. His left stick does feel a little bit off, I will say. I think it's because of the height a little bit. It's definitely not going to be like a super responsive player with the left stick, but the card's pretty cool to use for what it is. You know, like the attacking AI, it's not like full striker capability. I would say like it's like 75% of the way there, so you could definitely use him there and he'll be fun for sure. It is a card that I would mostly use as a left mid or right mid, especially in a 3 at the back formation using like a 3-5-2, and then I would probably give him like a Sentinel chemistry style. A card like this, guys, wouldn't be bad to use as a center mid. I'm telling you this right now because the high work rates on the Sentinel chemistry style, he would be okay to use there. The biggest problem with this card is honestly just the chemistry links, because the only real thing you can link with is like maybe like a Modric and stuff. Like you have to accommodate a lot of stuff for you to use him in the team, but it's still a pretty cool card. You just have to work with the left stick dribbling the most part, and then obviously the lack of skill moves does suck as well, right? There we go. Couple of fakes here and there. Good goal. Not a bad finesse shot on his weak foot. Yeah, so that one's like a 45-degree angle, like facing away from goal. So it's always good to try out those ones too. So yeah, he has the finesse shot trait. He's not going to hit them like a Lionel Messi card by any means. Messi's finesse shots are just absolutely dirty for the most part. One more pass here. A little bit of dribbles there. Sometimes I try to get like a ball roll just to put my body ahead of the ball. Like if you have like a 4-star skiller, right, and you do like a half coquetta, it's just a quick way for you to put your body ahead of the ball, which is obviously very helpful. And we almost scored that first time strike. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Team of the Season ORSIC card. So let's talk about how he performs in-game. I do think that the marksman chemistry style obviously makes the most sense for the card to boost his shooting as much as possible while giving him a dribbling increase while also increasing his physical stats. Now, that is more in regards to whether or not you want to use him more in the attacking sense, right? His attacking AI is pretty decent. It's not obviously the best, but it's pretty decent to work with when it comes to using him in the striker position, left mid, right mid position. For me personally, if I were to unlock a card like this, right, or just to buy a card like this, or to get him as an SBC or whatever, it is a card that for me personally, I would mostly use in 2 different positions, right? Or 3 different positions, depending on how I'm kind of lined up with him, right? So if I was playing a 3-5-2 and I need an attacking and defensive-oriented player, I would give him a Sentinel chemistry style and use him in the right mid position because he's a right-footed player with a 4-star weak foot. So pushing forward, coming back, using him as a left back or a right back wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to work with because of the physical that he has, the high work rates, and the attacking presence that he has as well. Another position I would use him in is as a center mid, as my more attacking oriented center mid. He has very good attacking characteristics as long as he's a midfielder. His dribbling feels a little bit off for the meta of attack when it comes to, you know, even having the marksman chemistry style on him. But the dribbling that he has as a midfielder playing as a center mid in a 4-1-2-2 or a 4-3-1-2 would be perfectly fine to work with because of his base card stats for shooting being super high, as well as his dribbling being pretty decent for a midfielder, while being 5'10", lean body type, a lot of really cool things to work with. In regards, I think the reason why his dribbling is weird is because of maybe these 2 stats right here, ball control and reactions. It sways a little bit because those 2, as well as the 5'10" height, he feels a little bit taller in game as well. So there's a few variables there that might make it a little bit more obvious in regards to why he dribbles that way. But it's not like terrible by any means. It's still pretty decent. Obviously, I was still able to dribble in some cases in a really good way, so it's not bad by any means. But yeah, so it's those two positions mostly. Fullback, yeah, like in a 5 at the back formation, he wouldn't be bad as like a left wing back or a right wing back, preferably on the right side, of course. But I feel like if I were to actually use him for fun in my team, it would definitely be with a Sentinel chemistry style in the center mid position as my attacking oriented midfielder for the most part. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.